big wins at home over some quality opponents. We put a lot into those games, and for them to be able to continue that, I was proud of it. We knew what it was going to be like here, and obviously it was important to us to rectify what happened 2 years ago. And so a lot of our guys took that to heart, and attacked the week really good. Woke up this morning, I told them to be down there at 6:45. Meeting started at 6:45, and they were all bright-eyed at 6:30, so we started 15 minutes early. That told me that they were ready to go, and that they were excited about being here and they were ready to play. Hit the field and warm-ups and have a bunch of energy. That was important. So proud of the guys. The way they played on all three sides was good. Thought our special teams were solid. Nick O'Toole was really good. I think he's matured. Couldn't handle the conditions in the past, and he did great. Offensively, ran the ball, run the ball. Didn't know Skyler would be our leading rusher, but to have 300-yard rushers, that's obviously important to us. And then defensively, get the turnovers and another shutout. Gibby did a great job with those guys, and got a lot of seniors on that side that it's important to them. So, feel like we're in a good place. Three straight wins. Still got a lot of football left. Getting to 6 wins was important to us. We're bowl eligible. We can start talking about scenarios now. But still got 2 huge games left that is important for us to finish strong. So proud of the guys. That'll take some questions. No questions?
Think of a line push for your
Sorry.
offense. Think of a line push from your offense.
I thought it's good. I thought it's been good. You don't rush for over 400 yards or even average. What do we average? 240 or something like that without being pushed from our offensive line. Led by Tyler Orlowski. We didn't even play Pankey today. I mean, he went out with an ankle injury towards the end of the game against Texas. Was hobbled all week. He was a game time decision. He started, but after one series, he said he couldn't go. He's important to us, but Bosch is playing well. Orlowski's playing well. So it starts with those inside guys, and the backs are doing a good job of running behind their pads, and Skyler's doing a great job of making decisions in the run game that's allowing him to be able to get free.
Terrell is a guy we talked about, fighting through injuries, just, effort, a lot of effort to just be out there. But he was the difference early on that. Forced that fumble and that pick six.
Yeah, that was huge. We won the game last week because of points off of turnovers. The turnovers are huge, but to capitalize and get points off of those turnovers is why we won last week. Got 24 points off of turnovers last week. And our first 2 touchdowns today were off of turnovers. So Terrell is really proud of him. He's old. He's been here forever. His parts are bad, but he keeps playing, gives it everything he's got. And is one of our team leaders. There's no question.
You guys kind of pinpoint what happened to Josh Lambert just on because he hesitated, then came through obviously.
Yeah, he saw the clock going down. I didn't know what to do, to be honest with you. I didn't know if I should go for it. Okay, we're up 42-0 or whatever it was. So I was a little slow, and then decided to give him a chance to get out there and kick it. So I was a little slow getting him out there. Saw the clock going down, so he kind of panicked a little bit when he saw that much. He should have just, if we got a penalty, we got a penalty. Who cares? If I would have noticed it, I would have called timeout. So he just got antsy because he saw the clock going down.
You got a chance to play a bunch of backups there in the fourth quarter. Is that valuable tape that you'll be watching closely the next few weeks?
Yeah, 2 reasons. One, the starters in Game 10 getting a lot of snaps under their belt for them not to have to exert as much energy as it takes to win a game is big. So that'll give us a boost for next week, and then continuing to build depth obviously is important. We haven't had a game like this since when? It's been a while. Since a couple of years ago, maybe that was picking. But yeah, getting that many guys snaps is huge, and then having some guys make some plays. Rasul and Nana, both our second team corner and a third team corner, gets in there and both makes a play at the end of it. Saving the shutout was good. Gibby was getting a little anxious towards that last drive, and Nana kind of made a good play, and Rasul made a great play. So just two examples, you know, we're down to our 13 D line was out there. We played all 10 linemen we brought, so that's important.
And you mentioned in the past that trying to get revenge or retribution or whatever for a loss the previous year isn't something that should be a big motivator, but this one seemed to stick a little bit different. What was different about
It
it?
had nothing to do with Kansas, it had everything to do with us. Our inability to be able to handle that situation 2 years ago. It meant a lot to our team to come here and play well. So it had everything to do with us and nothing to do with them. And I give our players a bunch of credit for attacking this week the right way, and they were ready to play. And if there's ever a situation where you shouldn't be ready to play, this is it. With all due respect to Kansas, I mean, it was cold and windy and nobody here and all that stuff, so our guys didn't care. They ignored that, and it was about us. And we went out there and we did what we had to do.
Then obviously today, you know, he crosses the goal line, but Cody Clay, what he's meant to this run game, the way that he's been able to have that success on the ground, senior like that who, you know, has gone through a bunch of different changes in his roles. What has he meant to this team?
One of our main guys, fifth-year senior from West Virginia. It's incredibly important to him. He had more energy than anybody in warm-ups. I mean, he was acting like a real lunatic out there in a good way. He knew we needed that, and he understands that and has been around for a long time. Is a sixth offensive lineman out there. Talked about this earlier in the week, just by having Eli be able to do a lot of the fullback stuff. It's allowed Cody to settle in. For him to have a position coach, and Dan Gerber has helped him as well. So very proud of him. And for him to get a touchdown, that was pretty cool as well.
First shutout in Big 12 play, can you speak to that?
Yeah, again, we got nervous there for a while. We helped with our third team out there, our third team defense. We made some plays and held them out. It was important for the shutout, but I told him, because he was getting mad. I was like, man, it doesn't matter. He goes, yes, it does. I go, well, if you want the stat, then great. But our defense played unbelievable. For 3 quarters, I think they had 1 first down. So just really played well. And after what they went through with losing their Carl after 4 games, they developed their own identity without him and continues to play well.
You're 3-0 this one, you did 1-3 times. Not to break it down. So is there anything different with these guys or with you that's had different success?
I don't know. I mean, we talked about with this senior group. I mean, I've had different conversations with them, and what's hard is when every team has the goal of winning the conference. I mean, that's everybody's goal. And then once that doesn't happen, there's teams that kind of fade a little bit. And these seniors, we've had talks about the big picture more than any other senior class that I've talked with. So I think they understand the big picture. When we lost those 4 games in October, they didn't lose sight of what the big picture is. So at that point, we set a goal to finish better than any team that I've been a part of here. We have a chance to be able to do that.
And you touched on it a little bit, but it's been 56 years since 3 Mountaineers went over 100 yards in 1969. That they told us. What does that say about where the running game's at? I mean, it seems like it gets a little better each week at this point.
Yeah, it's obviously that's our identity at this point, and we've focused hard on it for the last couple of years of getting better at it. We've continued to improve at it. Give our offensive coaches a lot of credit. It's not just the decision to go that direction, but it's also Coach Crook and Coach Sider and Coach Galloway and Coach Gerberry, and these guys are coaching it up, and our offense is believing in it. It's a combination of doing things up front with having good backs, and then being creative with our play calling and having a quarterback that can do different things. So I didn't know 400 yards rushing was possible in a football game. Who would have thought that? I don't know if we've had 3. Have we had 400? When Tavon had 330 or something like that, we didn't get close to 400. I don't know. it's kind of fun, so we'll keep doing it.
I think it's got his right hand looked okay, with some of you guys sticking out this week.
Yeah, he hurt it towards the end of last week, and, you know, was practiced yesterday for the first time, and looked good. We were careful with him. I mean, he can get a bunch of mental reps, and I thought it was good to be able to get Will a lot of reps this week. He stepped in, practiced yesterday, and practiced well, so we knew we'd be okay.